Good morning. Welcome. I'm Jessa Zinn. I'm the founder of the Zinn method, and today we're talking about what to do when your upper back is tight and the stretching, the foam rolling, the massage isn't working. So when we find ourselves in a pattern that refuses to release, something like our neck pain that's chronic and we stretch it and we release it, but then it comes right back. Or our shoulders and we stretch them and we mobilize them and it still doesn't resolve. So when we're in situations like that, when we start to feel stuck, we want to pull the lens back and look at the pattern that might be contributing to the pain point itself. So rather than pressing into and stretching the pain point, we pull the lens back and we say, what else could be contributing? So I have this resistance band wrapped around my rib cage today to give me proprioceptive feedback and to look at what's happening with my breath. Because if I'm not using my diaphragm fully, and I'm not laterally breathing, I can be contributing to chronic tightness in my shoulders. So let's begin. In the Zinn method, we map, we release, and we activate. So we're going to begin with the self-assessment. Bring one hand onto your chest and one hand onto your belly. Take a breath in. And exhale. And now notice which hand moves first. Are you breathing vertically? We breathe about 25,000 times a day, and a lot of us are stuck with what we call vertical breath, breathing up into the chest. And when we breathe up into the chest, we're using our accessory muscles rather than our diaphragm to breathe. And that creates chronic stress, chronic tightness in the shoulders, up into the neck, up into the jaw, up into the head. So today we're focusing on how do we identify diaphragmatic breathing and how do we release the structures around so that we can better access that breath. So I'm using a resistance band on my ribs to give me feedback and for you to see visibly when I breathe laterally. So now bring your hands onto the ribs. Notice when you do this, the shoulders love to come up towards the ears. So pull the shoulders down and now breathe into the side body laterally. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for all the waves. And exhale. Good. Inhale, expand laterally into your hands, and exhale. Do it a few more times. It's awkward when we're first starting this. Inhale, and exhale. Notice which shoulder feels stuck as you breathe, and release. And now after doing that, return your hand to your chest and your belly and notice if it's a little quieter in these areas. Breathing. Good morning for those joining. Welcome. Good. So now that we have the assessment, now that we've mapped, we can release and then return to the mapping to see what has changed. So grab your foam roller. Come lie down over it. Bring the foam roller horizontal to the spine, to the mat. Interlock the fingers behind the head. Extend over the foam roller. Invite your elbows to come in towards the ears so there's no strain in the shoulder joint. And exhale, come on up. Inhale, come over. And exhale, come up. It's still early, so let the body warm up. Let the tissues warm up. Coordinate the movement to the breath. Inhaling over the foam roller and exhaling up. And then just invite yourself to rest here, supporting all the weight of your head. Interlock the fingers and just allow the head to hammock into to the hands, and the elbows can gently draw in so there's no pressure in the shoulder joint. And just breathe into that stretch across the chest. The chest is wide, collarbones wide, chin slightly tucked as if you're holding onto an orange. And then open up the elbows, breathe into that space, side bend to the right, touch the elbow to the foam roller, left elbow comes in towards the ear, and breathe. Drop the head back and really feel the expansion into that left upper quadrant as you inhale. Find those side ribs. If you have a resistance band around the ribs, expand into it with the breath. Taking your time here, swallow, making sure there's no tension in the throat. The chin is still slightly tucked. Inhale, come back center, and exhale over to the other side. Good morning. Elbow in, release the head back, breathe. Find that right upper quadrant, use the breath. So actively expanding into the right lung, actively expanding into the ribs, actively expanding into the resistance band. Come back center, come onto your right side. Good. Extend your right arm, support your head with your hand, and then bring the arm up, and we open that lateral line of fascia and bring the arm down. Bring the arm up, and it's intense. This is where it's really helpful to have softer tools, softer foam rollers. If you're working with one of those nubby ones, you may consider getting a softer foam roller. Back and forth, mobilizing these tissues. And now press into the knees, engage slightly. So we're not coming into a plank, but I want you to really engage and now expand into your left side body with your breath. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. And release. Good. 2 more movements. Good morning for those who are coming in. I see the waves. Thank you for joining. Excellent. And release. Come onto your back. And now change sides. You can just roll over to the left. I'm going to switch positions. So come lie on your back. Position the foam roller and then roll to the left side and begin mobilizing with the arm. Find your right side body and expand using the breath. And now support your head with your hand. The elbow can come in if there's any strain in the joint at all. And we're just opening up those lateral tissues back and forth. 2 more. And release. Come back onto your back. Side bend again to the right. Pause here and breathe. See if you have a little bit more access into the left side body, a little bit more connection. Come back center, side bend to the left. And release. Come onto all fours. Bring your foam roller forward. Bring the forearms onto the foam roller. Drop the head. And breathe into that posterior line of fascia. use that resistance band if you have it, and really expand into the back body, into the side body, moving away from that vertical breathing. And then stay here, roll the foam roller a little bit farther forward, and thread your left arm underneath, coming into a spiral, opening up that spiral line of fascia, breathing laterally. 2 more breaths. And come back center. Twist to the other side, so thread your right arm under. And really use the awareness to take deeper breaths. Good. And release. Coming into the stabilizing, the activation aspect of our method, bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. Engage the abdominals so we're not arching in the low back, but pull the belly button towards the spine. Pull the shoulder blades together and press away. Scapula push-ups. Pull the shoulder blades together and press away. 2 more like that. Last one. Beautiful. And now come to sit as you began. Bring the hands behind the head and actively press the head straight into the hands, resisting with the hands. And release. 2 more. Activating those neck muscles. And release. Last one. And release. Now, reassess. Place the hands on the ribs. Drop the shoulders. And notice the difference in your breath. You can visibly see how much more space I've created in my diaphragm and the tissues around my ribs. How much easier that breath is, particularly in the back of my diaphragm today. And as we begin to consciously work with our breath, we will reduce the chronic tension and strain and pain in the shoulders and up into the throat, the neck, the jaw, the head. Thank you for joining me today. We are coming to the end of June, which is my birthday month, and for the whole month I'm running a gift for you of a discounted rate to the Zinn membership. So if you want more specific plans around your pain points and your chronic tension, join the Zinn method. Please DM me and I will be happy to answer any questions that you have. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.